the old man. Yeah. Wes is not lying when he says he is strong. I mean, he is old, of course, but he's a strong dude. Wes is not a very good father, but man, he's a good. He trained his son really well, even if he wants to act like he's not. Got a nut. Fight this bat. And he is down. Fight me. Get out of here. So, I think the reason you find all the nuts and stuff everywhere in the game is a lot of times after fires that I know, like pine trees and stuff, they'll drop their cones and stuff right after a fire because the ground's really fertile from all the ash and stuff on the ground. It's just some way that nature knows to rebuild. Yeah, I'm gonna take some antidotes. I can always toss them later. Rather have some now. I think like maybe 5. And I just need to remember to use healing items. Again, it's not like you can just sell them because there's no money. But you definitely want to start getting these antidotes now. Go ahead and top off my health. See? This is a dog that likes baths. Fight me, bat. Get out of here. 20 experience. Leveled up. Some nut bread. So I took 11 damage, and nut bread heals for 30. So that's like definitely makes it worth it to fight these dudes. Well, that was good. I mean, I wish I could just do it in one hit, but I don't think Boney does enough damage unless I got like a perfect string. The interesting thing about Earthbound is like I don't play very many RPGs at all because I legitimately can't think of the last RPG, specifically turn-based RPG, that I've played. But a baked yam got a back attack. See, that was a good fight. And you get a sweet yam. I know a lot of people don't like them, but I liked baked yams. I did not. I actually got some. Mighty Bitey Snakes. Alright, got another antidote. It gave it to Boney, so I must be full up on my goods. Yeah, I am. Well, let's go ahead and top off. Yeah. Well, no Not much to it, but I tried to get a back attack. It's no big deal. Ooh. Got him. I don't think I got poisoned. I think it'll tell me if I got poisoned. Yeah, I think it'll tell me like in the effects screen. That's by pressing select I can bring that up. So this is where that pig mask ran earlier, and he had a box over here, and he released like some different stuff. I think you can get antidotes from him too. They really try to prepare you. He made a scary face. Ooh, I'm pretty good at these combos. Just wait, guys, because you know it's not gonna be good. Boney leveled up. Boney's not a very strong character in the game. He definitely has some good things that he can do. A fire, then rain, and then children's smiles. It'll be alright. Reggie knows it. Oh, almost had a back attack. Bum 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 bum. That's the beat I'm trying to hit it to. See, Boney got poisoned here, but easy enough to heal. And I was seeing it dropped an antidote, so I got a free one. I know that I've played before and didn't get the antidotes, and it can be kind of rough. It can be kind of rough. Boney. So when I use items, it seems to speed up the game. That's hilarious. A nut you can use to barter with. I'll just give it to him. I'm just trying to use items. Okay, yeah. 30. Choose either love or hate. Oh yeah, you got your key items. Nut bread, antidotes, and a baked yam. Baked yams are good. It's good just to fight these guys, just to get baked yams. But I mean, you don't really go through this area very much, but it's nice. We're probably good here. Yeah, I think Boney's fine. We can always hit the hot spring again, is the whole thing. Did I get a back attack? I sure did. This is definitely one of the most chill themes in the game. Oh, I got distracted earlier, but basically Boney's not one of the strongest characters, but he's really fast. So if you need to get a first hit, Boney will definitely be your guy. Most people don't use Boney, but I like using him. I just like Boney because he's a dog. Let's just face it. Like, I think more games need dog companions. That's where you're about to get stomped, Snake. More dogs need game companions. That's what I'm trying to say. More dogs need game companions. Like, any game that has dog companion in it is automatically a good game. Like, that's just the way it goes. Just making sure to maybe get another level in. Ooh, I was a little off with my. Ooh, this one's a little tough because I'm not hitting my stuff. I remember one of the things that my buddy Chaz does not like in these games, level 9, is you can't see your characters. In this, you can kind of see your characters. You see, like, that top half of your characters fighting. I never understood that sentiment, but I kind of get it, but it never was enough to be like, oh, I don't want to play the game. But I can understand, because I've heard that being a gripe for people before. If you can't see your character. So if I remember, I don't know if it's now or when you come back with Lucas, there's like these little lints that can run around. You can get a lot of experience from them. Yeah, I mean that's not very nice, but I see what you're trying to say. Maybe you're trying to reassure me nothing is wrong, but let me tell you guys, just between you and me, everything is wrong. 12-hit combo. Looks like I'm not gonna have to grind so much. Not that I'm just bad at games anyway, but I want to get that back sprite. Yes. Get stomped. Don't. Yeah, we did it. Let's see. I keep going to equips instead of just going to goods. He could use it. And then, no, he's good. Yeah. I used to be one of those guys that never ever used items. But, I mean, they're there for a reason. And it just kind of comes down to like a certain part of the game of, is this artificial way that I'm making the game difficult worth it? Why? Why? So just use the items. If you, like, in Final Fantasy VII, if you get a grenade, just use the grenade, because once you fight Sephiroth, it's like too late. You never even got to see what it did. I mean, obviously it explodes, but you never got to see it. It's kind of like that whole thing of, if you got cigarettes, burn them while you got them, because before you know it, the game will be over. Oh, he's burnt, or he got poisoned. So I don't know if this follows Pokemon rules, like if you move around, but I have so many antidotes, I'm just going to go ahead and use them. Oh, I never checked if I could, like, equip Boney with anything. I know he didn't get a weapon, per se. I think he gets one way later. You find, like, a red collar and shit like that. I think he gets something else, too. He gets some stuff. He gets tech! That's cool how it speeds up. Let's see. Yeah. I may go back. I kind of want to just go see if anything happened at Flint's place. I mean, not Flint's place. Because I know this is critical path here. But I just want to make sure I don't miss any presents since I'm just playing casually anyway. His not very tasty, not very clean cookies. And plus, I just want to keep fighting because, spoilers, there's a tough fight coming up. Bump, 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 bump. Even just getting a 10 and 11 hit, like, is pretty good. Like, 16 is the max. So if I'm getting 10s and 11s pretty frequently, I don't think there's any problem with this emulator, but it's gone through so many iterations, and I know that people have made, like, changes to this game just to try to, both to this game and to this specific emulator. I'm using Visual Boy Advance to M, so that you can do these combos. Not that people don't still have problems, but hard to say. There's nothing to say that people aren't just bad at games. Fight me. See, I almost had a perfect. Oh, and Flint just knocks him the fuck out. Here we go. So, I got a question. Do y'all think that grinding is just a way to artificially, like, lengthen a game? Or do y'all like farming? I say farming, but grinding, farming, you know, whether it's trying to get that better item, so that you can farm better or get through the game easier, or grinding so you can get those levels to do the same thing. Oh, he didn't get poisoned. I guess it's a % chance if he uses that specific attack. Fight me, mighty mighty snake. I like his kind of smug look. For me, like, you get cool music with every single fight, and there's different music for all the different fights. Like, of course, some of it gets reused, but there's so many different tracks and different beats that you have to learn. A lot of the bosses have cool, unique soundtracks to themselves. It's really cool. Like, I certainly dig it. Let's see. We got some nut bread. We'll use one on Boney. Let's see. Fight me! Oh, one of our guys is poisoned? It shook the script. Yeah, Boney got poisoned. Okay. Oh. I got screwed up a little bit. Sorry, Boney. I'm sure it showed it, like, clear as day. Give you an antidote, my man. So it may be just an absolute waste of time to go and look. Anyway, I'll answer my own question, which is my opinion on the about grinding or farming. It depends on the game. Kind of like what I was talking about with the music. This game makes me want to get into fights. At some point, of course, you're just gonna be like, oh, I just want to leave. You know, I just want to get away. Just go on with the game. But for the most part, I've always enjoyed doing all the different fights in this game. Just having a good time. Ooh, our double battle 2v2. Boom, 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 boom. So you can kind of get a little hint as if you can get those little notes to come up. 56 HP. And we got another antidote. I honestly think the reason that there even is mighty bitey snakes and antidotes in here is to teach you to use your menus. That's honestly what I think. Just to get familiar with, like, navigating your menus. Oh, I got too sped up there. When Flint and Boney eventually join my party later, you know, once I'm playing other characters, at least I'm not gonna have to level them up as much then. And they'll be loaded to the brim with baked yams. Ooh, look at that! Perfect. Look at that. Sorry if I'm wasting everyone's... Well, I'm not really sorry. I mean, I tell you, just go ahead and skip ahead, because it may be absolutely nothing this way. I want to get rid of the... Oh, whatever, it doesn't really matter. want to just make sure I don't miss anything. Gotcha. I do like this game in the way that you can actually see enemies before you encounter them. I definitely like that. Is there anything over here? No, I've already gotten that. So right up here is Flint's house. Or I'm sorry, I keep mixing their names up because they're both related to fire. Oh, the house I was secretly living in burned down. Dude, you can come live at my house, dude. Nah, man. You can come live at my house, dude. Whenever I've had mice and stuff, like, I just, you know, I never hurt them. I just put them outside. Like, if they were secretly living in the house, like, all chill-like, I don't care. I have a, like, if I have a big house, I feel like we're almost entitled to share. The snake became tame. What a tame snake. If you ever have problems dealing with snakes, you just gotta beat them to submission.